Hi Manor School people, my name is Lou and I'm from St Paul's Church and I'm part of Oadby Youth Project as well. And usually this week we'd be coming in to share a little bit about what we are celebrating up at St Paul's at the moment. But I just really want to say that I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that this has probably been a big roller coaster of emotions, and we need to remind ourselves that it's okay to be okay. It's okay if we're struggling, if we're having tough days, if we're not learning 10 different languages or writing a new book. That is okay. And I just hope that you're finding some rest and refreshment amongst all of this, wherever you are. But today we'll be coming usually and sharing a little bit about Pentecost, which is known as the birthday of the church. And so it's kind of a continuation of the Easter story that we shared a little bit with you about 6 weeks ago. And so the disciples have also been on a huge emotional roller coaster, from guilt, denial, disappointment, loneliness, loss, confusion, anxiety, from their last meal with their closest friend, to his death, to his resurrection, but also knowing that even after his resurrection, that life was never going to be the same again. And the Bible says that after Jesus' resurrection, he continued to appear to his friends, his close followers, but to lots of different people. And he didn't come back and say, "Why did you let me down? Why did you betray me? Why did you leave me? Why did you doubt me?" He also doesn't come back and say, "Get on with the work that I've set you. Get over your emotions. Come on, get on with it." He doesn't say any of that at all. Most of his messages involve food, which is great, barbecues, which is even better. And it was often Jesus just saying to people who have been through that emotional roller coaster, it's okay, and it's going to be okay. I know that you've been through a lot. I know that you're beating yourself up. I know that things aren't the same. And I know that you're going to miss me, but it's going to be okay. And the last time the Bible says that Jesus appears to people, he tells that group of people that he is leaving his spirit with them, to be with them wherever they are, wherever they're facing, whatever is going to come their way. He says, "I'm going to be with you, and I'm always going to be with you." And Pentecost, that we have just celebrated as part of church, is the arrival of that spirit, the gift of that spirit, so that this perfect friend, this perfect example of someone who loved and helped people without condition, could be with them always, and that he would be a source of real spiritual strength and courage to face whatever lay ahead, whatever the new normal was going to be, life beyond the emotional roller coaster. And that's what we're celebrating in church online at the moment, that Jesus is with us, that he loves us, that he helps us, whoever we are, without condition. He never shames us for our feelings or our struggles, but he gives us his presence and strength to carry on. And that's not just for people inside the church walls. This is a time that proves that absolutely, because there are no church walls at the moment. But the church continues because the church is so much more than the building. It's the people, it's the love, it's the hope of Jesus. And the message of Pentecost was that there are no walls, that there are no barriers when it comes to God's love and God's hope and God's presence to anyone. And so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope that you're finding some peace and some hope and some comfort at this time. And if you'd like to know a little bit more about some of the things that I've talked about, you can find me on social media. I'm Lou McGoldrick. You can find St Paul's or Oadby Youth Project to have a little peek at what we've been up to and what we're doing, and maybe things that you might want to get involved with. We've got social stuff going on. We've got things that are exploring faith and asking questions. We've got things about prayer. We've got things about worship. But also, if you've been considering prayer or thinking about prayer or trying out prayer a little bit, we've just finished 10 days being led by young people and their ideas of what they would like, what they feel is important for us to be praying for at the moment, what they think are topics and things where we can see more of who God is in our world by praying for those things. And some of those are from mental health, politics, equality, doubts and questions, poverty, and all sorts of different things. And so I'd really encourage you to take a look at those. I'll put a link that will pop up in the video, because these are young people that are passionate about these things, and to be honest, as a youth worker, they're the best voices to be leading all that we're doing. And so I would really champion and want to amplify those voices. So do check those out to see more ways that we can be praying at this time. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you're okay wherever you are, but do keep in touch, do find us, do have a little peek at what we're doing. Everyone is welcome to be joining in with anything that we're doing and whatever's being put out there. We're thinking of you, we're praying for you, and we really hope that we'll get to see you soon.